Hello, this is Grand Canyon University student Omar Drabick, and I am with the Masters of Secondary Education program. And today I am here to discuss how I plan on managing my future classroom and what is most important and key to the success of my students in the class. So, to start things off, the two most important aspects of managing my classroom include building a more positive, hardworking classroom environment where the students are more progressive, as well as keeping my students on task and working every day on daily activities and morning warm-ups to help keep the students in tune and more well-versed with their skills and discipline. So, to start things off, when it comes to important tasks adherent to the expectations, procedures, or rules, it's always a great idea for teachers to, as mentioned, build a more positive, more optimistic, disciplined, hardworking classroom environment where the students are always on task, they're more engaged in what they're working on. And it's also a good place to start at the beginning of the school year, in addition to setting expectations for the students, would also be to get to know each student and get to know their social and emotional needs and what you need to work around the students to help keep them on track and engaged with what they're learning and to help push them to their potential. In regards now to setting the stage, introducing expectations, procedures, and rules to create a culture of community within the classroom for students and their classmates. Well, a good place to start would be giving the students routines to help keep them on task, keep them in the know of what to expect, and to help condition them. Also, establishing routines in the class can help even some students who think they feel more challenged. It can help those students push themselves past their own boundaries and get them closer to their desired success. It's good for instructors to influence their approach to teaching and learning to the students to help ensure a more successful and wholesome education experience, to help keep the students more engaged. And also, it's very important to allow the students to work with each other, so that way students get to learn from each other, shed their own unique learning and working approaches on each other, and helping each other benefit equally. Teamwork comes a long way. Now, another important area to look. Teaching wouldn't be what it is without the challenges in the classroom. Unfortunately, teachers cannot always keep the students under control. There's bound to be students who misbehave. Also, students are a lot more likely to keep focused and motivated if the teacher reassures them and lets them know that what they're learning in class is relevant to what they will be doing in the future after they've graduated in the work world. Now, also, in addition to that, what teachers can do is they can help discipline students and, of course, do it in a more positive and optimistic manner. So if a student gets out of line, rather than yelling at the student or reprimanding them in front of the class, which is just going to disrupt the learning process, it's always ideal for the instructor to kindly pull the student aside and talk to them about where they went wrong and to reassure them that they are capable of doing better. Also, if there's a fight or dispute or an argument between two students, or if one student picks on the other, it's a good idea for the instructor to listen to both sides of the story and not choose favorites, and to find a solution, reach a conclusion, and reassure both students that they are capable of doing better. Plus, allowing the students to feel better, to sort of reward them, and not just consequences and discipline, but also when students are doing well, it's always a good idea for teachers to give them praise and approval, so that way the students will want more of it, so they'll keep working hard. It'll keep them engaged and keep them in the habit of working hard and doing well. Now, a very debatable topic when it comes to classrooms and keeping students engaged and pushing hard and just working hard, doing well, would be implementing technology into the classroom. There's quite a number of instructors who are against it, who think that it disrupts the learning process and that it just distracts the students. But there's also a good number of instructors who believe that technology can actually help benefit the students. In my own opinion, I believe it's true, because allowing students to use handheld devices such as iPads, tablets, and laptop computers, and even throwing in apps or games, or just applying it to the current unit, helps keep the students more focused and engaged and interested and even enthusiastic and passionate about what they're learning. And obviously providing videos, feeds, Google Classroom, keeping the class linked is always ideal for a successful classroom. But overall, and from my point of view, in my best opinion, I would say that it's best for an instructor to always strive for keeping the students on task, keeping them positive, keep them believing in themselves by instilling positive values and having the students respect each other, work together, and help benefit each other, and also at the same time to help keep students working regularly, keeping the habits within them, and at the same time helping them transcend themselves past their limitations. And overall, as instructors, we all together can hope for a better future, pushing our students, inspiring them, keeping them engaged, keeping everything positive, and keeping them well-tuned by keeping them established with routines and working on regular work and activity to help sharpen their skills and keep pushing them forward. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day.